Hello and welcome to the 8th episode of my 2021 Calico Cycles Tour with my kitty cat Marilyn. I'd love to thank Angela and Beth Ann for taking time to talk to y'all about our relationship and our time together. So I left them after a few wonderful days crossing Wyoming, and I headed up toward the mountains, toward the Rocky Mountains. There's a train coming through, not here because I'm in a ski resort. I'll show you where I camped last night. So there's a creek running down just over top of the tent. Here's sort of a classic shot, something that I was really happy about finding. Just a nice creek running through it. It's 8 o'clock now, and this is a part of the trip that I've really been wanting to get to. I'm not sure how far I'm gonna go today. I'm not sure where I'm gonna end up, but I'm about 9,500 feet right now. Gonna climb up over a pass and then back down to like 9,300 feet. So it won't be too much of a climb today. I don't know where I'm gonna end up. I've got just enough money for food, for whatever I wanna get. So let's make the most of it. Let's have fun today. Maybe I'll run into some adventure that I've never run into before. So here we are, a couple days after I ran into the girls, after I let them go, and now I'm exploring a part of America that I've been longing to explore, these white caps down in Colorado. So thank you for watching. If you want to support my journeys, go to patreon.com/calicocycles for more.
All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Happy 4th of July. I am right beside what I believe to be the Clear Creek. So we slept along the West Fork last night. It is, I'm in Silver Plume right now, Colorado, headed up to Loveland Pass toward Breckenridge. So we came as far east last night as Empire, came down a huge climb, and then today we're gonna go climb again up to Loveland. I'm not sure, actually it's up here. Not sure where we're gonna sleep tonight, but I'm trying to find another secluded spot. So let's get going. On hills just like brick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are climbing a big pass. I think we're maybe at 11,500 right now, which is gonna make it probably the biggest climb to date. I'm overlooking all of these great mountains with the white snow still on them. Came a long way. It's been a pretty exciting ride. I've been really happy to be out here on this journey, sleeping out in ski resorts and up in the mountains by creeks for the last few nights. And now I'm dropping into Silverthorne. So I basically came a long way around down to Breck and the Silverthorne Junction. From there, you're gonna have to wait and see.
So here's a great view, just all the mountains as we're going up on this switchback. You can see the road right down there. But where we camped last night is right down in there, maybe right above my finger.
we camped down there. And we've come So when I was telling somebody before about when I wave at cars, that because everybody's looking at you when they drive by, they're almost like you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, like you're a foreign, like you don't belong there. Just a look that incites those kind of feelings for me. And I've shared with other people before about how when I wave at people, some people don't wave back. And they said that they get waved at or they wave at everybody. And I just wanted to tell people that when you're out here riding on the bike, people are gonna definitely look at you weird, especially if you have a cat. So it's not to be worried about, not to fret about, but it's something to embrace, because people are paying attention to you. They're like, oh, what's he doing? And it's just a really good thing to remember. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's Caleb C. Wernz. So I'm cold, I'm wet. The sun is just coming over the mountaintop right now. But where I camped at here in Copper Mountain wasn't as quiet as I was expecting or hoping it to be. This is a resort for rich people to come bring their families, and there's a lot of people out here who are vicious and mean, especially to people who, like me, who don't, because so many people pad their comfort and they're like, oh man, I gotta have money, and when I have more comfort, then nobody else can enjoy it unless they have done the same work that I have. And that's not true. That's not what the gospel tells us. God gives good things to those who love him. So it's been fun in Copper Mountain. I'm down here by a river as well, Marilyn. Show you Marilyn. Say hi, Marilyn. She slept good. She doesn't really care about if it's wet or cold, as long as she's with me and she has food and water. But yeah, last night we got here into Copper Mountain just before the sun, I shaved, just before the rain really started, and it went for like 4 hours. All my stuff was pretty wet. So I packed everything up this morning, and I'm just looking forward to, I'm having a coffee right now, and I'm going to decide where I'm going to go today, because I wanted to go to Vail, but after spending time in Copper Mountain, I'm like, what, it's just another resort town. I'm more interested in maybe going somewhere different. So here's a new video clip for the day. I'm alive, I'm doing great, I'm believing God for new and good things today. Yesterday doesn't define today. Happy to be alive. Here we are, destiny. I woke up this morning and didn't figure that I would end up in such a beautiful place, but God prepares the best for his kids. So here I am, just west of Vail, Colorado. Beautiful view. I am doing my laundry, just drying off some of my clothes, my sleeping bag. Timmy Bedford gave this to me. And I gotta turn away from the wind. But thank you for my microphone. I can show you what good view I have. I am seated on the back of this church property, and it overlooks the entire city. Let me show you. All right, those hills are very familiar of the Dalles. So this is on the western side of the Rocky Mountain range, but this is my view from camp. So there's my stuff drying. The pastor stuck me back here because there's this kind of this little nook at the church where the neighbors couldn't see me, and it provides this amazing view. So thank you for watching. I know it's not easy to stick with me through all of life, but if you want to support my trips, I'm not working, but only on these videos and encouraging people, loving on people, meeting people. Guess you can consider me a missionary. I'm doing my best. I'm out here enjoying my life. So if you want to support me, go ahead and go to patreon.com/calicocycles.com for exclusive content and merch. Merch coming soon. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I was That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I was visited last night by a beautiful deer. Looked like one of the reindeer that you hear about in Santa Claus stories. Cute thing. I looked up from what I was doing and there he was, stunned. I can understand why. I was a little offended that he was stunned. He must have been a baby. Looked like he really wanted to be my friend too. It was an excellent night staying at Trinity Church there in Edwards, Colorado. I got some intel from Pastor Ethan there. Thank you, Pastor Ethan, for helping me out, putting me up, letting me dry my clothes, take a shower, all that good stuff. And we left this morning en route to a new destination that's going to remain unknown, but I thought I would wrap up this Colorado clip. Oh boy, it's been fun here in Colorado. Don't you just know how beautiful it is? It really was as beautiful as I had hoped it would be, as I expected it to be. I had a lot of confidence today on the road, a lot of courage. I met a lot of good people. I smiled at a lot of good people. And I'd attribute that to really asking Pastor Ethan to pray for me. Not that he did something magical, but my heart was ready to surrender again in a new way to the Lord and say, Lord, teach me to enjoy my life. Tell me, and we talked about meaning and who gives meaning, and I don't have to do anything to prove anything to anyone. I am loved. So here we are in some national forest. First time really, well, not the first time, but set out here and found a great camp spot, dispersed camp spot in a national forest. Just quite amazing. Ponderosa pines, crackling aspens, right along this creek here with an amazing view. So I wanted to thank you again for watching. It's been a pleasure sharing my life with you. And I know I've met some new people out there who I've handed business cards to, and I'm glad you're here. So leave a comment and let me know what you think of these videos, what you want to see differently, or what you want to see in a new way. And just say hi. Say hi and where you're from, where we met. I can't wait to become an American sensation. Love you. Have a good night. Was that a good take? Good. Ladies and gentlemen, I stopped about 2.5 miles from the summit here of Tennessee Pass. Shout out Tia Tidwell. Car. I miss you, Tia Tidwell. And I am out here by a railroad track, by a creek. Let me show you. So I'm 2.5 miles from the summit this way, Tennessee Pass. Last real pass I'll get here in the Rockies. Great dirt road, creek, railroad track, summit. In the Rockies, cars have been whizzing, trucks have been whizzing up this road. So I've done some pioneering. I'm coming out of the national forest right now. Just gonna keep riding because these cars are just gonna keep coming. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got my pretty kitty cat Marilyn right over here walking around. So we're at camp right now. Winds are coming from the direction of the camera that you're looking. We are in, we're outside of, where did we spend the night last night? Marilyn, where did we spend the night last night? Oh. Last night we camped out at Homestake Road, which is over between we camped between Vail and Leadville last night, and we just got out of Leadville today, and we're on some Forest Service land. Pretty nice day. I'd say it was good riding in the morning to get out here. Got some supplies inside of Leadville. Tried calling some churches to find a cool place to camp, but I've got enough water and battery power. I ended up talking to the Forest Service people, and they told me about a spot just outside of town. This is just where we are right now, and it's really peaceful. Not a lot of people out here at all. Nobody. I saw one car go by. Nobody's camping over here. Marilyn's going potty. It's good of her to go potty. Gives me some time to do other stuff before setting up her litter box inside the tent. Some of you may be curious as to what I do for her litter box inside the tent. Oh, we lost 2 people.